Hello, everyone. Hello, Livia. How are you today? Marcos, how are you? Our liar's back. Hello, Livia. Marcos, are you listening? Marcos, can you listen to me? Hello, Livia.
Oh, teacher, I think my internet is not so good today. Connection, I don't know what happened.
But you're here, so it's okay.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm fine. A little bit exhausted with my home office.
Okay.
It's driving me crazy.
I think it's driving everyone's crazy, okay?
Yes.
So it's very hard to keep the mind in the right place, okay?
My mental health.
Yes.
I'm concerned.
Yeah, we need to, you don't have to be worried because you told me you're single, but I read it today, a very interesting article that the number of divorce in China has
increased
a lot.
Yes.
I believe.
Is that Carol?
Yes. How are you?
Good. Yourself?
Yes.
You see,
Hi, Livia.
Hi, Carol.
Hello, Marcos. Are you listening?
Guys, how are you?
Good.
Hi.
Yourself?
I'm fine. Now I can hear you.
Now you can hear me. I'm glad you can hear me. Okay.
I'm
Today is not only a girls' class. There is a guy here, okay? So yesterday there were only girls, okay? So girls, let's not gossip today, okay? There is a guy in class.
Sorry.
Okay, so no gossiping. Don't say anything bad about the husbands, all right?
Have to behaviors.
No, but it's true. I read that the number of divorces in China has increased a lot after the lockdown was ceased. Understand? Because it's not easy to stay home all the time. You know, imagine if you live with your mother-in-law or with your father-in-law, and everyone has to stay in the same house. Oh my gosh! Okay.
Yes. Oh my
that
gosh.
would be but okay. So yes, would be terrible. Okay, we are going to start our class as usual. Let's try to have some more fun. Okay.
Yes.
Is your microphone off? Okay.
Okay.
Now it's working. Okay. So remember, all the microphones are on. I'm not muting the microphones. So if you have any barking dog or crying baby or a husband complaining about that you are studying or a wife complaining about, then I'm going to mute you, okay? I don't want any disturbance.
Okay.
All right, let's start sharing our class and let's laugh a little bit more today, okay? Today I have prepared 3 more funny lessons for you so we can have some good time as you improve your English, okay?
Okay.
The first we are going to talk about is that in English, it is very common to have jokes involving waiters in restaurants. Many jokes. I don't know. I think every country has a typical kind of joke, understand? And all the jokes involving waiters always have a double meaning. And the important thing here is to understand the double meaning, okay? Otherwise, it's no funny, okay?
It's a kind of practice. with waiters? No?
No. We also,
I
the
thought
next
it
one,
was.
no, it is not prejudice. The next one is about teachers. Okay. And there is also one about doctors. I was looking for lawyers.
Oh my God.
Teacher.
Don't do this.
I spent about,
Liars.
honestly, I spent about 2 hours looking for lawyers' jokes. Understand?
I will give you a help next class.
Okay, okay. Yes, but I said I'm very worried about these girls, okay, Max? Because both are lawyers. So
Oh my God.
yeah, I have to control myself here not to say anything embarrassing or I can be in trouble, understand?
I try to keep my mouth closed.
Yes. Don't say anything offensive or those girls will sue your ass, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So here we have some jokes involving waiters in a restaurant. As I said, they're classical. It's a classical joke in English. I don't know if you have ever heard any, okay? But all of them are usually because the words involved, sometimes they have a double meaning, understand? For instance, there's a guy that called the waiter and said, waiter, waiter. It always starts like this, waiter, waiter. There is a hair in my soup, okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
Said there is a, I'm going to write here in front, a hair in my soup. And the waiter looked at him and said, of course, sir, that is a hair soup. These two words,
Okay.
these two words have exactly the same pronunciation, but they are totally different, okay?
What hurt me?
Okay.
The second one is a rabbit. You know a rabbit?
Yeah.
Done?
Yes. It's another word for a rabbit, okay? So, of course,
Okay.
sir, it's a hair soup, okay?
Ah,
But
okay.
that's why sometimes it's difficult. For instance, if you ever have a chance to go to a comedy show or stand-up show in Vegas, in one of the casinos, you will notice that the Brazilians don't always laugh, like the Americans. Okay, it's because it's difficult to understand the joke sometimes because the words they use have the same pronunciation but a different context. Understand? Like
Okay.
when you listen, of course, sir, it's a hair soup. You have to stop and think. If you don't understand. Okay, but the ones here are kind of easier. Okay, so I was looking for easier ones. Okay. So I have here, for example, the first one was the waiter asking the customer, how did you find the steak, sir? How did you find the steak, sir? In your opinion, what do you think the customer replied? Just try to answer, give any possible answer. It was perfect. It was all right.
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
Okay. How would you go probably answer a question like this? Imagine that you go to a restaurant and you order a steak.
I found in my plate.
You found it in your plate.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
How
if
did
it
you
was,
find? Like I'm looking for the steak.
no. It's just a different way of asking, how was your steak? Okay.
Okay.
How did you like your steak? It's the same. How did you find? Was it good? Was it not good? Okay. The other day, it was very funny. I went to it was not it was a nice burger place, very, let's say, upper level burger place in Europe, not here in Brazil. And I ordered a burger with onion rings. And it was very funny because the guy asked me, how would you like your burger, sir? I said, medium. Okay. When I beat my burger, it was 10 times well done. 10 times. it was like hard even to bite. Immediately I called the waiter and I said, excuse me, you asked me how I wanted my burger and I said I wanted medium. Look at this. It's like charcoal. It's black. It's burned. You know what he told me? Our cook is crazy. He always does the way he wants. I said, so why do you mind asking people how they want if the cook is not going to prepare the way we want? Okay. Yeah, if they ask, they must prepare the way you ordered, not the way they like. Okay.
Of course.
So, but Marco said here, I found it in my plate. Okay, it's a funny answer. Okay. Any other girls? How is your imagination today? Come on, Carol. Yesterday it was
not
very
so
good.
good today. Yeah, today I'm not so
Did you
good.
find the stick?
Lydia
can't
said she
find
had
it.
a hard day. Okay. I couldn't
Really?
find it.
Yeah. I'm mental tired.
You're
I want to
mentally
eat
tired.
one.
Oh, you can be sure, me too, okay? I love big steaks. Okay, we'll discuss the answer later. How about the second? Waiter, this plate is wet.
This plate
How-
is
Is wet. Oh, there are two similar. Let me see. I made a mistake here again, as usual.
Yeah. The second
Number
is
two and
Two
number
and three,
same.
yes, it's the same.
Yeah, don't worry. But think about number two. Waiter, this plate is wet.
This is a
Ah,
soup. How can I say caldo? How can I say that?
this is your soup. That's a good answer. Caldo, you say, I'm going to give you a very good suggestion. Never ask for a consommé. Consommé.
Consommé.
It's a French word that's used in English. Consommé. For me, consommé is like hot water with a little taste.
Wow.
It's like tea served on a plate, okay? And costs money.
Okay.
It's not so good.
The soup, I skipped one. Let me see. Waiter, this plate is wet. The soup tastes funny. That's number 1, 2, 3.
Tastes funny.
Waiter. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Think about it. The soup tastes funny, and I will fix number 3, okay? What do you think you can answer there? Number 3.
Of course it's fun because the letter starts with F, U, M, S, O.
Funny. This soup tastes funny.
How can a soup tastes funny?
Yeah. It's
Because
funny.
the letter soup, I don't know.
It's a letter soup.
It's a letter soup.
Okay, that could be an answer. Any other possibility, girls?
For this, you... Let me see. I don't know.
Don't know? No idea?
No.
Okay, can you think about the next? I'm still trying to complete. Okay, it's more difficult to complete online than when you are offline. Okay, so this soup tastes funny. It's a letter soup. Okay, waiter, this lobster has only one claw. No, this is
Teacher,
here.
this
It's
is
number...
80.
Yes. So I don't know which one. Okay, I will find. Okay.
Yes,
The book is
Don't
with
worry,
me.
don't worry.
Okay, waiter, how long have you been working here? 6 months, sir. What do you think the customer said to him?
Almost the time that I am waiting the food.
6 months.
About the same time I have been waiting. Yes.
Good.
What about the next?
I don't have idea.
I'll have a hamburger, please. With pleasure.
With
No,
bread. No.
With bread.
With bread.
No,
With
bread
milkshake.
Bread is better. Huh?
With milkshake.
Yeah, with the
Getting
milkshake
hungry.
or with Coca-Cola Zero.
Yeah.
I think I know what I did. Let me see. 1, 2,
Waiter, this coffee
3,
tastes
4,
like
5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's missing one. Tastes like mud. I think I found. I found the one. Yes, it's the customer said. Yes, waiter. Waiter. This meal isn't fit for a pig. Okay?
Isn't fit for a pig.
Yes, that means I would not even give it to a pig. Isn't fit, isn't appropriate, okay, for a pig. Okay, he was complaining about the meal, okay? Isn't fit for a pig.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But you have always double meaning, that's why, okay? If you want to answer the coffee one, it's okay. We can come back to this. Then you think about this. Waiter, this coffee tastes like mud.
What is mud?
I told you yesterday that I live on a farm, okay? A lot of areas around the farm are covered by ground, soil, okay?
Yeah.
When it rains a lot, the soil mixes with the water and forms a mud.
Okay.
So if your car doesn't have a four-wheel drive, okay, sometimes you get stuck in the mud, understand? So
Okay.
it's
Fine.
recommended to have a four-wheel drive. That's how they say in English. 4FWD, four-wheel drive, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
That's mud. This coffee tastes like mud.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, here the answer is funny because the word has a double meaning, okay?
Mm,
Sorry,
I don't
sir.
know.
It was for the dog, not for you.
Marcos, these girls laugh so much that I couldn't even hear you. Can you say that again?
Sorry, sir. It was for the dog, not for you.
Which one? The 7?
Yeah.
Okay. How about the lobster? Waiter, this lobster has only one claw. Only one claw. You know, that's one of the best part of the lobster is to break
Okay.
the claw. You know, they have like usually 2 claws. One of the best parts is to break the claw and get the meat inside. This lobster has only one claw. Then the waiter said, "Oh, I'm sorry. It must have been in a fight." So what do you think the customer said?
My gosh.
Difficult.
Get me the other one then.
I think that one was easy, huh?
I wish.
I wish to complain about the food. Call the chef. What do you think the waiter replied?
He's busy right now.
He's on vacation.
He's on vacation right now. That could be possible. Or what else?
He's busy. Something like that.
He's busy, busy.
Yeah, busy. Sorry.
Ah, no problem. He's busy right now. Okay. Any other possible or no? Okay, let's go back to number 3. This meal isn't fit for a pig. Isn't appropriate, isn't, you know, even for a pig, isn't fit for a pig. It's a way of complaining. But how do you think the waiter replied to that?
I have no idea.
Take
I have
it
no idea.
to your dog then. I don't know.
Give it to your dog then. Okay. Ask for a doggy bag. Have you ever heard about the doggy bag expression?
No.
No.
In every restaurant you go outside Brazil, if you order any kind of food, a steak, a chicken, whatever, and you don't eat everything, you can call the waiter and say, waiter, can I have a doggy bag? Doggy bag. He'll bring you, it varies from place to place, a plastic container or a aluminum container or whatever. So you can put the leftovers inside of this and take home. Americans, Canadians, Europeans, they don't leave behind any leftovers. They take everything home. You know, like it's yours. You paid for it. Here in Brazil, people are like, no, I'm not going to ask because it's a shame. It's yours. You paid for it. It's just like when you order a bottle of wine. You drink 2 glasses and you have half a bottle. I paid for it. Please bring me the cork it, I'll take it home. You know? They're not going to give you a discount for not drinking everything. So, and that's why they have doggy bag. I am sure the dog has never eaten any food that was inside of a doggy bag. Understand? It's for the people. I remember at lunchtime, most of my friends in the United States or even in Europe, they would always bring the doggy bag to the office and heat it in the microwave and eat it normally for lunch. Understand? Many times with the doggy bag. Understand? Yeah. And I even joked with them like, oh, your dog must be very sad, huh? You didn't give any food to your dog. But they don't care, okay? So, let's see the right answers. Let's see if you can match any of them. Let me see if I can show you these in zoom out. So, is it possible to read or impossible? You have the answers here. No, with mustard and ketchup, please. So, do you think this is the correct answer for what question? What exercise?
Letter A
The
is
six.
for the number 6.
The
For
six.
the
Hamburger, the 6. Yeah.
Hamburger.
Yeah.
Don't ask for hamburger. Nobody understands that. It's hamburger. Okay?
Hamburger.
Yeah, hamburger. So, with pleasure. No, ketchup and mustard, please. Okay? What about... oh, hi. I'm afraid he's gone out for lunch.
The 9, the last one.
The last one. Where's the chef? He went out for lunch because he refuses to eat the food there, okay?
Yeah.
How about this one? Well, this is the one that I told you it would be difficult because of the double meaning. Well, it was ground only a few minutes ago. And I even put an additional note there. You have the verb to grind. The past tense is ground, okay? This one, I will help you. It's for the coffee that tastes like mud.
Okay.
Then the guy said, oh, well, it was ground just a few minutes ago. You see, ground, you have the double meaning. Ground, yes. And you put the hot water, so it changes into mud. Okay, that's why.
Okay.
All right? Like I have in my house an espresso machine. So I put the coffee beans. When I press the button, it grinds the coffee beans and makes the coffee. Understand? So the past tense,
Okay.
the past tense of grind is ground. You can also
Okay.
use this to refer to beef. Like sometimes you go to the supermarket and buy ground beef to make hamburgers. Understand?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. You use ground beef to make hamburgers. You pat them and you make a hamburger. How about the other one? I'll take it away and bring you something that is, sir. This one was a very piof, piof response. Which one do you think this one should go to?
The tree,
Yes, the pig one, remember?
the pig.
When-
Yeah.
Yeah, when the guy said, this meal isn't fit for a pig. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll take it away and I'll bring one that is, sir. Like he was
Wow.
calling the guy. You see, he was
Very
calling the guy a
polite.
pig. Yes, this was probably the worst response. Okay, he called the guy. He called the guy a pig. Then the other one is, well, it can't have been you who took my order.
The 6 months.
Yes, because probably everything was wrong. Understand? Like, it can't be you that took out my order. I love this one here. Okay, Marcus was almost right. Well, I just moved the potato and there it was.
What is this?
Which one is this?
Okay,
Do you
the
remember?
F
How
is
did you find your steak, sir?
the
Remember?
okay.
Oh, I just moved the potato and there it was. So you can imagine
Not
the
so
size
big.
of the steak.
Yeah.
Exactly. Was under the potato, hiding. Somebody discovered the next one. That's your soup, sir. When the guy said the plate
The
was
soup.
wet. Yes.
Yeah, number 3. Someone
Yes. Yes.
said
That's your
below.
soup. Probably it's a consommé, not a soup. Okay. I hated this word because really, one day I think I paid like €6 for a consommé because they said it was very good. When it came, I was so disappointed and broke because it cost me €6 for a cold water,
Cold water.
a hot water with a taste, not cold. Ben, bring me the winner.
I love that
About the
one.
fight.
The lobster, remember?
The
About the
lobster.
fight. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but there's been a fight.
Yeah, they lost one of the claws in a fight. So if you lost the claw in a fight, bring me the winner because the winner has 3 claws.
Yes, fair enough.
Yeah.
This one is good too. Then why aren't you laughing?
The soup
This
is
is funny.
funny.
It's soupy. Yeah, when the guy said, this soup tastes funny. Well, then why aren't you laughing? If it's funny, you should be laughing. Okay?
Oh
Good.
my gosh.
That's it. Let's see the other part. Now we have the ones about the doctors. Some of them are very good. Another classic type of joke in English. Let me increase this because I myself cannot see it. Zoom. Okay, let's put it back to normal. Okay. Another classic type of joke in English involves a two-line conversation between a doctor and a patient. Think about the way you could answer them. Okay? Like the patient says, doctor, I think I'm getting smaller.
Oh my
How
god.
is it possible?
I don't know. Use your imagination.
No, you are getting older.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Very good. Very
Ah,
good.
this could be considered prejudice, okay? Because I'm the only old one here, okay?
Thanks
Be
God, Delivia
careful.
is the criminal lawyer.
Okay. This could be considered prejudice. I'm an old man, okay? So I am getting bigger, but not smaller, okay? Okay. How about the other one? Doctor, doctor, everybody keeps ignoring me. What do you think the doctor replied?
Ignoring.
Yes, everybody keeps ignoring me.
I don't believe in you.
I don't believe you. Well, that's a possibility.
Stop
Any,
being annoying.
don't be annoying. Okay. What else? Any idea, Max?
I'm thinking about the small because he's a small person. I don't know, but it's an idea.
You're getting smaller. Yes.
No, no.
How about, okay, let's go to number 3. Is this serious, doctor? What do you think the doctor replied?
I don't.
Well, you have to pay me for this consult. Expensive consult for 5 minutes. That
You
I talk
have
for
to
you.
you have to pay me?
Let me see. Let me see. Like the doctor and the patient have just 5 minutes of talking, and the patient have to pay a expensive count for this
Appointment.
appointment. Yeah,
Yeah, you have to pay me the appointment.
yeah,
A lot of money.
yes.
Yeah, doctors are expensive. So, but probably he was asking about his health. Like when the doctor says you have something, this is serious, doctor. Because sometimes they use some technical terms. I always tell my doctor, speak my language, please, because they use so many difficult terms, and I have no idea what they're talking about. Okay, I don't understand any language that I can speak, and I can speak 4 languages, and I don't understand. So I always ask them to try to say it in simple words. Understand? So
Mhm.
there's one more here. Well, Mr. Smith, you seem to be coughing much more easily this morning. Maybe the coronavirus, okay? You're coughing much more easily this morning.
Coronavirus.
What do you think the patient replied?
Oh
No
no.
idea.
It, it's just the beginning of the day.
Okay, just the beginning of the day. Yeah, usually coughing gets more serious at night.
Yeah.
I love number 5. Number 5 is good. I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong button. The doctor, I'm still trying to get used to these online classes. After 35 years giving face-to-face classes, it's not easy to adapt to online classes. Are the pills I gave you to improve your memory helping? What do you think the patient replied? This one is good.
Pills?
What?
What
Sorry, I
pills?
can't remember.
What pills?
I love this one.
Pills? What pills? Yes. Okay. That's good. I have to tell you that you are seriously ill. Is there anything you would like? What do you think the patient replied to the doctor?
I would like to be healthy.
The
I'd
cure.
Life, my life back, my health back.
my life
The-
back,
The cure.
the cure,
Uh.
a ventilator. Okay.
I would like
see.
$1 billion.
Doctor. Okay. Then you can be ill and billionaire. That's better. Doctor, please help me. I can't stop telling lies. What do you think the doctor replied?
Are you a lawyer?
Me too.
Oh my gosh, Carol! What happened to you?
Oh, Marcos,
Just kidding. Just
I don't remember.
Come on, Carol!
I don't remember. I think it was Livia, but I'm not sure. I said I have to be very careful with my words. But I remember the first class I asked, and what do you do? One of them said, I'm a liar. I said, oh, I understand exactly. I had never seen such an honesty. Understand? I'm a liar.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'm afraid the pain in your right arm is just old age.
All right.
I'm afraid the pain in your arm is just old age.
But I
What do
am
you
just 18.
What do you think he replied? Huh?
The pain.
Yes.
I don't know.
No idea?
No.
This is easy. How about the last one? I feel like a pack of cards. You know, that's how they say, you know, to play cards.
Yeah.
I feel like a pack of cards. This one has a double connotation too.
Pack of cards.
No idea?
No.
No.
Yes, probably it's because of the double connotation. When you see the answer, you will understand. Here are the possible answers. I wouldn't start watching any TV serials. I don't believe you. Well, you just have to learn to be a little patient. Then why doesn't my left arm hurt? I've had it just as long. Take a seat and I'll deal with you later. That's because I've been practicing all night. Yes, a second opinion. The only one you girls, everyone got right. What pills? Okay. Next, please. Okay. Let's try to match these answers with the right questions. So, how about the first one that the guy said, Doctor, I think I'm getting smaller. What do you think is the correct answer? It's very funny. When you understand, it's very funny.
The C?
Yes. Well, you just have to learn to be a little patient.
Little patient.
Oh my God.
Very smart.
Oh my God.
Understand the idea? You just have to learn to be a little patient. Okay? Well, no problem.
Okay.
Doctor, everybody keeps ignoring me. This one is good too.
The B?
Take a seat, little E.
No,
Deal later.
no.
I
The
don't
B, I don't believe
you.
you.
No.
Yes, a second opinion.
No.
Oh
Everybody's
my gosh.
ignoring him.
Next, please.
Of course. Next, please. The doctor ignored him completely, understand? Like, next, please. Okay? How about this
Okay.
one here? Is it serious, doctor? Serious, doctor.
Letter E.
Letter? No. Letter?
Yes.
A.
A.
I told you, because of the same sound, like, oh, I wouldn't start watching any TV serials.
Serious.
Serials. Okay? It's the same sound.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay? How about the other one? Well, Mr. Smith, you seem to be coughing much more easily this morning.
F.
Yeah.
Marcus, yes, that's because I've been practicing all night. Coughing at night always gets worse, understand?
Yes.
So he practiced
Rhinitis.
all night. Yes, and in the morning he was coughing more easily. How about the other one? The pills, you already know. I have to tell you that you're seriously ill. Is there anything you would like?
A second opinion, the G.
Of course. Yes, a second opinion. Okay. How about the other one? Doctor, please help me. I can't stop telling lies.
I cannot lower here in the letter.
I don't believe you.
Exactly. I don't believe you. Okay? He can't stop telling lies, so I don't believe you. I'm afraid the pain in your right arm is just old age.
Then why does my left arm hurt?
I've had it just as long. Exactly, understand? They are both the same age. This one hurts, this one doesn't hurt. So it's not possible to be old age.
Okay.
And this one is the one that is interesting. I feel like a pack of cards.
Take a seat and I will deal with you later.
Yes, but you see, that's why I told you many times we don't understand American or English jokes because we don't get the double meaning. Take a seat. I'll deal. Do you know how to play cards?
Yeah.
Okay. There is usually one person that shuffles. The dealer. Yes, one person shuffles, shuffle, and then deals the card. So take a seat and I will deal with you later. Deal also means I will do business. I will treat you. I'll see you. Sometimes in business English, you say, we cannot deal with that now. Understand? So the doctor said, well, take a seat and I will deal with you later. Okay? Because the guy feels like a pack of cards. It's because of the different meaning for the same words. Understand? Okay.
Yeah.
The best of the day, I save it for last, but I want you to try to do at home. For example, it's about the teachers. I don't want to be embarrassed in front of you. Okay.
Okay.
Did your sister help you with your homework? No. Then what do you think the student replied? What would you probably reply? George, give two pronouns in English. George said something and then teacher said, excellent, well done. So, Elena, how do you spell wrong? R-O-N-G. Teacher said something and she said, but that's what you asked for, wasn't it? So try to discover. And amid all the bad news due to the coronavirus pandemic that is affecting the entire world with more than 1 million cases, I read something today at CNN that was very good. And I decided, I already told the other class, I decided to use the same topic for both classes, the intermediate and the advanced.
Thanks
It's for
God.
today. Yes, it's for today.
Because I do the both class teacher and a lot of exercise. When is the same, it's
I know.
very good.
Yeah. Yeah, as I told you in the last class, this was the only good news I could find today.
Yes.
It's concerning pandas, because pandas have never, ever mated, reproduced in captivity. Understand?
Yeah.
And due to the coronavirus, all the zoos in the world are in lockdown. And for the first time, 2 pandas have mated. Understand?
Yes.
And it's a very
So cute.
interesting, yes, and very interesting. So the article I read today, I thought it was excellent news because the number of pandas in the world is being reduced drastically because only China has panda bears, okay? And as I said in the other class, China does not sell them. They rent the bears, the pandas, to the zoos. When a zoo wants to have a panda, they pay China every year. And it's not cheap. It's like $1 million per year to have one panda. Understand?
Unbelievable.
Yes, it's true. That's why all the zoos.
Impressive that Chinese don't eat yet the pandas. Oh my gosh.
No, they discovered a gold mine, understand? A lot of people want to see a panda, so they decided if we sell, they will find a way to reproduce them, and then we'll lose this. So they rent, understand? And every year they receive $1 million for each panda. That's why in every zoo in the world where there are pandas, the tickets are very expensive to get in because they have to pay China. Okay?
Interesting.
Yeah, and there are a lot of interesting things. These pandas were very happy because there were no people, so they had some privacy and they had a... Yes, okay. I think they are kind of ashamed, you know, like they don't like doing it in front of a lot of people, understand? But I also read that in other zoos, the animals are missing the people. Can you believe that? Like gorillas are very sad. They spend the day.
Poor.
Yes, because there are no visitors. And the animals got used to the people joking around, saying stupid things, understand?
Yes.
They are missing visitors. I saw a photograph of a gorilla that was crying.
Oh my gosh.
It was said that because no visitors have been there in more than a month, understand? So the gorilla was very sad. Well, so this you can read tomorrow. We will talk about it if you have any vocabulary word or anything you don't understand, and try to do the ones about the teachers, okay?
Okay,
thank you very much for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow again. Have a good evening.
See you.
Stay home and stay safe. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, teacher. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
See you.
See you.